what was Disney's highest grossing film from 2016 to 2017? Hey homies, welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Haley. I run the Always Wonderland blog at alwayswonderland.com, and today we're doing Disney movies through the decades 2016 to 2017. Per usual, Willa, Crazy, Imbies is with me, Tippy Tappies, Cher, Squeaky. So, you know, the usuals. Also, Willa's been on one today, so she's probably going to try to do something she's not supposed to. Can already see it. Please don't. Please don't. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and jump into this. I don't think we really have that many movies, so let's do it. The Finest Hour is our first film. In February 1952, one of the worst storms ever to hit the East Coast struck New England, damaging ships off the coast of Cape Cod and literally ripping the SS Pendleton, an oil tanker bound for Boston, in half. On a small wooden lifeboat faced with frigid temperatures and 70-foot-high waves, 4 members of the Coast Guard, led by Captain Bernie Weber, bravely set out to rescue the more than 30 stranded sailors trapped aboard the rapid-sinking vessel. This gives me stress. I don't love the sound of any of that. Being stuck in the middle of the ocean on a sinking boat. No, thank you. Moving on. Disney picked a really weird picture for this, but I'm going to use their picture anyway. You know? Animated feature taking place in the modern mammal metropolis built by animals called Zootopia. It's Zootopia. I mean, Nick is in a cool outfit, but like, I don't know. Concept art? I don't know. Weird. It has various habitats such as Tundra Town, where polar bears enjoy karaoke, Sahara Square, where desert animals experience Dubai-like pleasures, Little Rodentia, whatever, with miniature streets for small rodents, and Bunny Burrow for the rabbits. But when Zootopia's top cop, optimistic officer, Judy Hopps, arrives, she discovers that being the first bunny on the police force of big, tough animals isn't so easy. This is a great movie. I love Zootopia. I do. I love Zootopia. You should go watch it if you haven't seen it. Okay? Thank you. Go watch that. Next is The Jungle Book. It's a live-action version. I did not watch the live-action version. I usually don't. If you're new here, hi. Listen, I don't usually watch the live-action versions of something. Unless somebody who knows me is like, dude, you gotta watch this. I usually just stick with the cartoon versions that Disney's already given me. But anyway, Mowgli, a man cub, has been raised by a family of wolves, but he finds he's no longer welcome in the jungle when fearsome tiger Shere Khan, who bears the scar of man, promises to eliminate what he sees as a threat. Urged to abandon the only home he has ever known, Mowgli embarks on a journey of self-discovery, guided by panther-turned-stern mentor Bagheera and free-spirited bear Baloo. Along the way, Mowgli encounters jungle creatures who do not exactly have his best interest at heart, including Kaa, a python, and the smooth-talking King Louie. I am glad that they have like the same animals. I say that knowing that I really don't enjoy snakes. So that is a little off-putting. But, like, they kept it true to the cartoon, I guess, as far as, like, the basic storyline. So that's good. Let me know if you've seen it. Let me know if it's any good. Next, Captain America Civil War. Steve Rogers leads a newly formed team of Avengers in their efforts to safeguard humanity. But after an incident involving the Avengers results in collateral damage, political pressure mounts to install a system of accountability headed by a governing body to oversee and direct the team. The new status quo fractures the Avengers, resulting in 2 camps, one led by Steve Rogers in a desire for the Avengers to remain free and defend humanity without government interference, and the other following Tony Stark's surprising decision to support governmental oversight and accountability. Is there a right answer, boys? Probably not. I haven't seen this movie, but like I said in our previous video, the Marvel movies, no one ever really complains about them, so I'm assuming they're all solid, safe bets. You know? I've seen some of the Avengers, and no, I've seen all of the Avengers movies. I just haven't seen like the separated movies. Next movie, Alice Through the Looking Glass. Alice has spent the past few years following her father's footsteps and sailing the high seas. Upon her return to London, she comes across a magical looking glass and returns to the fantastical realm of Wonderland and her friends, the White Rabbit, the Cheshire Cat, and the Mad Hatter. The Hatter has lost his muchness, so Moana, the White Queen, sends Alice on a quest to borrow the chronosphere, a metallic globe inside the chamber of the grand clock which powers all time. Returning to the past, she comes across friends and enemies at different points in their lives and embarks on a perilous race to save the Hatter before time runs out. Honestly, I do love the Alice movies in their own, like, little box. I prefer the 1951 cartoon. Forever and always will. But, you know, Tim Burton makes other great movies that I love oh so much. And he didn't do a bad job with these. He didn't. He brought these to life. They're good movies. It's not my go-to Alice movie, but they're great movies. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? If you haven't seen it, go watch it. Next, Finding Dory. I did cry. She's a cute little fish, and her family's worried about her getting lost. And then she gets lost. Those poor parents. I ugly cried. It is what it is. Dory, forgetful blue tang Dory embarks with her friends Nemo and Marlin on a search for answers about her past. What can she remember? Who are her parents? And where did she learn to speak whale? That's all it gives me, and I think honestly that's all it needs to give. Yeah, go watch this movie. It's cute. It's wonderful. The octopus, I relate, homeboy. Okay, I get it. All right, you just want to be where you want to be, and you can't. Me, every day. I want to be at Disney, and I can't. It's all right. Trials and tribulations, my dude. You know? All right, next movie. The BFG. Sophie, a precocious 10-year-old girl from London, arrives in Giant Country. Initially frightened by the mysterious giant who has brought her to his cave, she soon comes to realize that the BFG, Big Friendly Giant, is actually quite gentle and charming. The giant stands 24 feet tall with enormous ears and has a keen sense of smell, but is endangeringly dim-witted and keeps to himself for the most part. He introduces Sophie to the wonders and perils of Giant Country and brings her to Dream Country, where he collects dreams and sends them to children, teaching her all about the magic of mystery and dreams. Having both been on their own in the world up until now, their affection for one another quickly grows, but Sophie's presence in Giant Land has attracted the unwanted attention of other giants, including Blood Bottler and Flesh Lump-Eater. Those don't sound like endearing names. Who have become increasingly bothersome. I'm not really sure how to feel. I feel bad for both of them in different ways. Also, those names don't sound inviting, so I'd probably leave them alone, you know? Next movie, Pete's Dragon. I loved cartoon version of Pete's Dragon. I looked at this and I said, wow, that's a vision right there for Elliot the dragon. I'm not 100% sure how I'm supposed to feel. I did not watch this. I don't watch. I called this the live action version, but like, it's not the live action version. They're both very much the same. The dragon is fake and the people are real. I just didn't feel the need to watch this. For years, old wood carver Mr. Meacham has delighted local children with stories of a fierce dragon that resides deep in the woods of the Pacific Northwest. To his daughter Grace, who works as a forest ranger, these stories are little more than tall tales until she meets Pete. Pete is a mysterious 10-year-old with no home or family who claims to live in the woods with a giant green dragon named Elliot, who seems remarkably similar to the dragon from Mr. Meacham's stories. With the help of Natalie, an 11-year-old girl whose father Jack owns a local lumber mill, Grace sets out to determine where Pete came from, where he belongs, and the truth about his dragon. Just leave him alone. You know what I mean? Just leave him alone with his dragon. Okay? Yeah, he's fine. I mean, have you seen the original? Go watch the original if you haven't seen it. Also, I mean, go watch this one, I guess, too. So, you know, you might as well. Oh my gosh. The light between oceans. I hate when they put the beginning of it on one side and the end of it on the other side, and my brain is left to put it together into one sentence or one title. I couldn't handle it just now. The light between oceans. Tom and Isabella are a lighthouse tending couple who stumble upon a boat carrying a dead man and a baby. I already don't like this. Tom and Isabel decide to raise the child as their own with emotionally torturous consequences. No. No, thank you. I'm good. If you've seen this or I've never even heard of this, let me know in the comments. But I'll pass. Queen of, I think it's Katwe. It's a young girl in Uganda. She's a chess prodigy who struggles to become a world chess champion. That's all it tells me. That's all it tells me. His shirt is pretty. That's all I can say. I don't know how to play chess. Does anyone know how to play chess? If you know how to play chess, let me know. Or tell me, like, what's the easiest way? Can you compare it to a different game? Like, what's the easiest way to learn chess? Sorry, Willow wants up in my lap. I was letting her know that it is okay if she would like to do that. But now she's just staring at me. Anyway, I don't know how to play chess, but I would like to know how to play chess. Next movie is Doctor Strange. After a tragic car accident leaves his hands permanently impaired, thus destroying his career, famed neurosurgeon Stephen Strange travels to the farthest corners of the world to find a cure. He crosses paths with the Ancient One, who opens up worlds to the doors he had only dreamed of, teaching him the secrets of a hidden world of mysticism and alternate dimensions. Doctor Strange is cool. I don't care what anyone says. He's just cool. Hang on, Willow's about to stick her face in my drink. Don't do that. Don't. And then Ember wanted Scritchy Scratchy, so I'm sorry if you hear that. Next movie is Moana. I took forever to watch this, but my goddaughters love Moana, and they were like, why are you waiting? And Haley, get on it. So I did, and I love it. I was LOLing hard. Ma'am, stop it. Causing a ruckus. An adventurous teenager, Moana, sails out on a daring mission to save her people. During her journey, she meets the once mighty demigod Maui, who guides her in her quest to become a master wayfinder. Get out of my drink. Cats, am I right? It's gracious. Together they sail across the open ocean, encountering enormous monsters and impossible odds. Along the way, Moana fulfills the ancient quest of her ancestors and discovers the one thing that she's always sought, her own identity. It is a great movie. Pua is so friggin' cute. I actually have a weighted Pua that I got the last time we were in Disney World. Don't ask me why. I'm an adult with adult spending abilities. That's why. Okay, did I need it? No. Did I buy it? Yeah. I basically stared at it the whole trip, and every time I went by, I'd pick it up. And I was like, ooh, Insomnia Nights, a weighted Pua. So I have a weighted Pua now. What are you doing? Are you trying to bap my papers? Ma'am, this is ridiculous. No. We're not. Oh my gosh. Willa, she's trying to eat the corner of the book now. Why do you like to do this? Stop. Don't touch my stuff. I tell this cat don't touch my stuff 25 times a day. Ma'am, stop. Let me just move everything for you. Send help. Oh, goodness. Next film. I cannot with her. Do you want to play? Is that what you're getting at? Could you relax, though? Girl. Anyway, it's a Lucasfilm. It's Rogue One, a Star Wars story. A standalone film in the Star Wars saga. In a time of conflict, a group of unlikely heroes bands together on a mission to steal the plans to the Death Star, the Empire's ultimate weapon of destruction. That is all it tells me. I have not seen this, but I have never had anyone complain about a Star Wars film to me. So I'm assuming it's a good film. What are you doing? I'm so nervous. She's going to try to do something she's not supposed to do. Anyway, back into it. This is a Disney India film. It's called Dangal. I think so. Real-life wrestler and his 2 wrestler daughters struggle to win the Commonwealth Games despite social pressures. That's all it tells me. That's all it tells me. It doesn't tell me anything further. I do like a good wrestling movie because my father wrestled in, not professionally, but like in high school and stuff. It was like his main thing. And he taught my sister and I like the rules and regulations when we were younger, and then would pit us against each other in wrestling matches. And he would just be reffing, you know, the whole time, just like down the floor, like seeing whose shoulders were where. Yeah, it was a good time. So I hope it's a good film. Doesn't seem like it'd be a bad one. The next film is Beauty and the Beast. This is a live action telling of the classic story. A prince turned into a hideous beast by a spell that can only be broken by true love. The beautiful Belle is trapped in the castle, discovering not only the beast, but also that the staff has been turned into household objects. The beast realizes that this human girl, the first to visit the castle since it was enchanted, may be his last hope. I mean, they really did some crazy CGI with this beast, okay? And, yeah, it's a story of Beauty and the Beast, but it's live action. My sister, her favorite Disney movie is Beauty and the Beast. She, I believe, if I'm remembering this correctly, did watch it and had no qualms. So, yeah. I also cannot wait until we go to Tokyo Disneyland and we get to ride the Beauty and the Beast right there. That thing looks so magical, and I want to be fully immersed. Okay. Oh. Are you meowing at your sister because she won't love you? It's because you keep jumping on her head. You can't do one thing and expect results like that. You can't expect cuddle results when you're being a brat. Hang on, let me get this cat. Now that I've gotten a dog toy for the cat to play with, because I think she was a dog in a past life, we'll keep going. All right, Born in China is the next movie. Oh, it's a Disnature film. Filmed entirely in the wilds of China, it follows the adventures of 3 animal families, the panda, the golden monkey, and the snow leopard. The film navigates vast terrain from the frigid mountains to the heart of the bamboo forest on the wings of the red-crowned cranes, tying the extraordinary tales together. I'm here for it. I love a good Disnature film, and I'm here for it. Next film, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Like I said previously, I haven't seen these movies, I've seen bits and pieces, but I do know I need to watch them. After the Guardians help Aisha, who heads the Sovereign race, protect some valuable batteries, rockets steal some, and the Sovereign drones attack their ship. The Guardians are saved by a man who identifies himself as Ego, Quill's father, a Celestial. Aisha hires Ravager Yondu and his crew to find and capture the Guardians. But old foes become new allies, and the characters from the classic comics come to our hero's aid as Quill tries to learn the truth about his parentage. Wow, there's a lot going on here. Also, it's probably a great film. I do love the quippiness of the Guardians movies specifically. I like to be able to giggle, even in an intense moment, and they provide that. So I'm here for it. Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Men Tell No Tales is the next film. Down on his luck, Captain Jack Sparrow feels the winds of ill fortune blowing strongly his way when his deadly ghost sailors, led by the terrifying Captain Salazar, escape from the Devil's Triangle bent on killing every pirate at sea, including Jack. Jack's only hope of survival lies in the legendary Trident of Poseidon, but to find it, he must forge an uneasy alliance with Karina Smith, a brilliant and beautiful astronomer, and Henry Turner, a headstrong young sailor in the Royal Navy. At the helm of the dying Gull, his pitiful, small, and shabby ship, Captain Jack seeks not only to reverse his recent spate of ill fortune, but to save his life from the most formidable and malicious foe he has ever faced. It's a Pirates movie. You can't go wrong. It's Johnny Depp. Watch that if you haven't seen it. Next, Cars 3. Saw Cars 1, left it at that. So if you've seen multiples, do you think that 1 is better than like 2 or 3? I need to know. Because while I love, personally, like Toy Story 1, 2, and 3, 3 is my go-to if I'm picking one to watch. Is anybody else like this with Cars? Like, do you pick number 3 to watch instead of number 1? I got questions. Let me know. Blindsided by a new generation of blazing fast racers, the legendary Lightning McQueen is suddenly pushed out of the sport he loves. To get back in the game, he will need the help of an eager young race technician, Cruz Ramirez, with his own plan to win, plus inspiration from the late, fabulous Hudson Hornet and a few unexpected turns. Sounds like a Cars movie to me. Sounds like a good time. So, let me know. Have you seen this? Also, do me a favor, like and subscribe, follow along for more, come hang out with me. We're almost done with this series. We are very, very close. Once we're done with this, we're going to have more fun to be had. I get a Disneyland trip coming up in September. I'm trying to plan out my Disney World trip and my Tokyo Disney trip. So we're going to have plenty of Disney content to hit the channel soon. But as a girly who loves Disney but doesn't live anywhere near the parks, I'm trying to bring you guys some fun in the meantime. So come hang out with me. I need more homies anyway. So, let's make this a whole community of homies. That is my goal. I want us to all be friends and hang out. Sound like a plan? Sound like a good plan? Sound like you're interested? Come hang out. I'm telling you. No pressure. No pressure. I do not know how to say this next film. I'm going to say Yaga Yasus. And that is probably wrong. And I apologize. But it is a Disney India film. It says a curious yet clueless teenage detective with his female companion Shruti embarks on a mission to locate his missing father, and they find themselves involved in an adventure that take them around the world. It sounds like a really cool mystery. I was gonna say novel, but movie. It'd probably make a really good novel too. But that's all it tells me. And it's a Disney India film, but the cover looks really cool. His hair. It's serving Jimmy Neutron, but I'm here for it. I like that. It's cool. The next one. Ooh. Poslidny Bogartyr. It's The Last Warrior is what it's called. And I probably butchered that too, and I'm really sorry. It's a Disney feature produced in Russia. Ivan, a young man from Moscow, is mysteriously transported into a fairy tale world. That's all it tells me. I will not lie when I say that it looks really fun, actually. Like, looking at the... Oh, what is that? That is a head of a screaming something. I don't know. It looks like it could be a wild time. I'm just looking at the photo. It looks like it could be a wild time. And I have questions, but that's all it tells me. And I don't even know if you can access that in the States, but looks cool. Next movie, Thor Ragnarok. I'm really sorry. I cannot pronounce half of these things. So anyway, Thor's world is about to explode. His devious brother Loki has taken over Asgard. The powerful Hela has emerged to steal the throne for himself, and Thor is imprisoned on the planet's on the planet on the other side of the universe. To escape captivity and save his homeworld, to save his homeworld, Thor must win a deadly alien contest by defeating his former ally and fellow Avenger, the Incredible Hulk. It sounds stressful. But it's, like I said, the Avengers movies are probably good. I did not watch this, obviously. And my parents' favorite cat's name is Loki. I thought I'd throw that in there. He's a chunky boy, and he's my favorite. My sister names things after usually Star Wars or The Avengers. So, that's how it worked out. Anyway, moving on. Oh, this movie. I love this movie. It's Coco. Okay? And I took too long to watch this one, too. But I love this movie. I ugly cried at this movie. Every time I watch this movie, I ugly cry. I'm not the only one. My coworker, her husband is like 6'4". He's a big dude. He's a big burly man. He's a man. Okay, and he cries at Coco. They watched it in Spanish first, and he was ugly crying at it in Spanish. He does not speak fluent Spanish. She does. He does not. And I was like, well, if he's crying, then I watched it and I cried. So, I don't care who you are. It may make you ugly cry, all right? It's a cute movie. Oh, sorry. Woo. Went to read. Yawn came in hot. Despite his family's baffling generations-old ban on music, 12-year-old Miguel dreams of becoming an accomplished musician like his idol, Ernesto de la Cruz. Ernesto. Desperate to prove his talent, Miguel finds himself in the stunning, colorful land of the dead following a mysterious chain of events. Along the way, he meets charming trickster Hector. We love Hector. And together they set off on an extraordinary journey to unlock the real story behind Miguel's family history. It is a whirlwind. It is crazy. Ernesto can kick rocks. Okay? I ugly cried, but I love it so much. Go watch this movie. Coco is a great film. Go watch Coco. Alright, guys. We made it to the last film, I think. Hang on. Let me check. Ooh, we did. Last film. Star Wars, The Last Jedi. It's a Lucasfilm. Luke Skywalker's hermit-like existence on a distant planet is endangered when he encounters Rey, a young woman who just may be the one to continue the Jedi Order. Her desire to learn the ways of the Jedi meets with resistance from Luke. Meanwhile, Kylo Ren and General Hux, under Supreme Leader Snoke, lead the First Order in an all-out assault against General Leia Organa and their resistance for supremacy of the galaxy. Haven't seen it myself. My sister has. I think she enjoyed it. I don't remember. I feel like maybe Travis watched this one with her. I don't remember either one of them complaining that this was a bad movie. So, there you go. Let me get my life together really quick and get our 2 films, and then I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I got them. All right. So, in 2016, Disney's highest-grossing film was Finding Dory. And in 2017, Disney's highest-grossing film was Star Wars, The Last Jedi. Which of these 2 films was Disney's highest-grossing from 2016 to 2017? Boom! You already knew it was coming. Star Wars, The Last Jedi. I think our battle this time is going to be nothing but just Star Wars films versus Star Wars films. With one random film. Each of the years that we get to that has a Star Wars film, I think that's just going to be the winner. So we're going to see what happens, though. Like, subscribe, follow along for more. We are going to do this one more time before we have a full battle, and then we're going to be done with this series. Ugh, I don't know how to feel, but I'm excited to see who our final winner is, but I will see you guys in the next one. Have the best day.